And Robert, known for his youngling, fantastic zoning, fantastic pressure. See who can take this.
I don't know who ended up taking AciD out in winners. I believe it was Kronos or Shu.
It was Shu who ended up taking out AciD.
And then Robert lost to Mr. Ping in, I believe, winners semis. Okay. So,
I think I'm going to go play friendlies.
All right. See you, Steam. Nice having you here on the mic. Gonna kind of, shove that in the back over there. All right.
But we'll see how this goes. These players have played nearly hundreds of times, I'm sure, at this point. Having both lived in FOCO and being two of the best for a very long time. Let's see how this goes. This is, I believe, playing for 5th or 4th. This is playing for 4th place. The loser will get 5th, the winner will get 4th.
Okay. That makes more sense to me. I was going to say, I think this is losers quarters, not semis. But we will see once we are no longer on tiny screen. And anytime Gideon forgets to switch to the correct screen size, it's tiny screen gameplay. But sadly, we're not going to get that for game 1, or happily, if you like actually watching the game. But so yeah, losers quarters. Loser of this ends up getting 5th. Winner at least guaranteed 4th. And this is going to be if he gets the nair there, very easily could have died. But really good percent lead right now.
Robert thankfully making it back. Making it back to center stage just to get hit off again. Kazuya being such a scary character, whose damage output is basically unrivaled among anyone in the past.
The only one that even comes close is Steve in very specific ways.
And was that up B, 2-framing, or hitting him from the ledge?
I've never seen it before. That was stupid.
I guess Youngling does have a very poor ledge hang. Maybe AciD either reading a jump or just knowing that and having amazing game knowledge. See what Robert can do. Playing into Kazi can be really scary, especially when
getting the grab, up throw, not down throw, which I think at that percent there aren't any true follow-ups, just kind of like 50-50 guesses. Deciding, positioning is probably better than going for maybe an extra little bit of percent or getting reversal. So agree with it. However, Robert really custom combo out here.
Absolutely. Robert known for just kind of doing random things that you didn't even know were possible on Youngling. And
there's the great stride. Love AciD. I gotta say, his character's stupid.
his Kazuya, one of the best characters in this game. Has a lot of weaknesses, but in a tournament setting where if you have to play perfect against him, and it's so easy to make a mistake. It's Kazuya. He's a scary character, and Robert
Nair's going to end up taking it though.
Still in this game, but it's looking pretty. Will be a very hard comeback for Robert's end.
Especially considering, again, it's Kazuya. Even right now, as I'm about to say it, you can just go for the down B grab, and you can suicide with your opponent.
Robert losing game 1, looking like he was starting to figure out a bit towards the end of that game, but it's gonna be hard. AciD taking that game pretty dominantly.
All of it started from getting just an insane percent lead on the first stock. Getting one opening and guessing correct one time brought Robert all the way up to 90%.
And then, exactly, and that's not even Kazuya's best. At times, Kazuya can hit you once and then just take your stock, and there's nothing you can do. Maybe we'll get to see some of those combos from from AciD, and I guess we get to see what Robert does about them.
All right, going to small battlefield though, deciding I'd rather make you not have that center stage platform, have 2 side platforms, make, this kind of stuff bit harder to occur, but Robert right now already at 52% again, just for getting the wrong opening. Also, these whiffed grabs, they're in positions where it feels like AciD just won't get hit by them already, but really good arrow, not able to get anything else after it. However, keeping AciD in the ledge trap situation. I'm surprised that grab didn't hit. That one looked like it was spaced right, but
fantastic edge guard on Robert's part, taking AciD's first stock and only taking 16 himself. very good lead. Let's see what he can work off this. Younglink known for their damage output. Another character with really dangerous combos. And it looks like Robber's kind of figured it out. He's started to play safer, and he's been able to avoid some of Kazuya's really scary combo starters, and having a full stock lead at this point. Let's see what AciD can do to maybe take this game.
This rage drive, though, very scary if you're Robber, especially considering just how good AciD is at landing these a lot of the time. And 87%, you're going to die to it, but ends up getting rid of it through one more arrow. AciD burnt it, or ended up using 2 uses of the, I think it's 3 total that you can try for, and then each one taking about 10% away for how much time you can get or keep it while getting hit, but ends up getting the up B to end up taking the stock. However, you're at 130. That's really tough.
That's right at Rob's, right at Younglink's kill percent. At this point, not AciD. Arrow Fair, Arrow Narrow, all kill options, and trying to avoid Younglink Arrow isn't exactly an easy task.
Don't forget Arrow Dare. That is Robber's favorite of the different arrow into insert aerials, but able to end up taking it.
With a falling up air. Let's see how this game goes. Kazuya being Kazuya is never out of it. One read can take a stock, and Robber is still needing to play very careful if he wants to win this game.
However, just so much damage off of 2 bombs blowing up. AciD without a jump, though. I don't know if he did realize it. Air dodging the ledge.
Robber committing pretty early to that edge guard and actually giving AciD a way back on stage.
All right, that's going to get rid of the rage drive. Robber still fresh. Probably looking like it's going to be a JV3, and it is going to with the down air.
Taking the stock. Very close 1-1. Robber JV3ing him, as you mentioned before.
Very solid comeback, or not even comeback, just an adaptation. That's the word I was looking for. Between games.
And it's impressive. AciD almost 2-stocking Robber, and now Robber JV3ing. This set is going both directions, and this game 3 will matter a lot. If you win this game 3, you get counterpick for the stage, and that matters. Kazuya has certain stages that he is so deadly on.
So we'll see if AciD is able to take this one and stay up and keep a lead, or if Robber will end up taking it instead. But quick little jab confirmed, nothing crazy. Up B though, back air, nothing else after it. Just trading little bits of percent, no real major combo starters being thrown out by either of them. Able to get the arrow reflected into the dash attack though.
Robber almost falling into that fully charged up smash, but thankfully his spacing is very good, so he is managed to avoid it.
Another reflector. AciD is doing so well getting that double tap forward dash attack is the input that you have to do for it. Just making sure that Robber can't be throwing out as many arrows from that outside of burst option range that he kind of wants to do, but dies to the down air off of the top.
Looks like possibly bad DI. That killing the weak spot. I guess AciD was 150. Robber losing his stock immediately.
Ganondorf wishes his was that strong. It is crazy that it is the same move as Ganondorf F-tilt, but because DLC, it's way more knockback, and it sends at an even worse angle. However, right now, AciD currently keeping Robber in the ledge trap, trying to get these nairs for a quick little spike, but not going to be able to. Robber staying at ledge, though.
The bomb sending the wrong way for AciD, and giving Robber an opportunity to play this, get back on stage and play. But that reflected arrow dealing nearly 12%.
And ends up getting the, what I call back tilt for Kazuya, and ends up killing with it. Kazuya having just... Oh, is that it? No.
No. Kazuya's recovery, even though it's very political, is very good. It goes
so high. Vertically, it's one of the best in the game.
Absolutely. But up B may take this.
Not quite.
Kazuya being unbelievably heavy at times.
Trying to get the quick nair spike to kind of disrupt Robber's recovery. Probably would have killed being that low, all things considered. Robber already had burnt his jump, so good attempt by AciD. Ends up missing the grab. Not able to get anything major off of it other than keeping Robert in a ledge trap scenario, which, you know, is really good, and you do want to keep him there. But
AciD getting a few great hits and trades.
Does get the charged up smash there. Not going to kill, but 70% on Robert.
Is racking him fast.
Will we hit 200 before he dies? Oh, 218, baby!
Fantastic now on Robert's part. Taking the stock, and let's see if he can get something started here. Missing his combo a bit, but Youngling just sending right back at it.
Getting the grab. All right, Robert bringing this back into an even game with percent. AciD, though, right now, getting Robert into kill percent, and there are just so many moves that Kazuya has that can just take it right here. You can get an electric into really any of like his major kill moves with up B. Is that gonna do it?
Strong
it is!
It.
Wow!
Robert, fantastic conversion off that side view.
Yo, Robert's up 4-1.
Oh my god!
I heard Yo-Yo say it. All right.
But Robert now looking in a fantastic position for this set. He's up a game, and AciD has not much to work with. He may consider a Greninja switch, as he sometimes does when kind of put up against the ropes, but I think this stage will matter a lot.
And also, like, it's not even that Kazuya is doing bad. Like, for so many periods of every single game, it feels like AciD is getting these very, very strong leads, but then Robert is just, like, mid-game adaptation, able to figure out, like, this is how AciD is playing this right now. This is what I have to do in order to beat it. And then the last two games was able to end up taking it because of it. Just very, very solid gameplay coming out from Robert.
Ending up on Battlefield, not commonly one of Kazuya's good stages, but let's see what he can do with this. His 12% off of a Youngling arrow, no, very likely.
Getting the 1-2-3 jab. And just so much percent already on Robert. We're barely 20 seconds into the game right now. And trying to get the back air, but ended up mistiming it and landing on the platform before it could come out.
AciD reading so many of Robert's projectiles with his up tilt, and he's getting a lot of value off it.
Another!
And that up tilt actually beat out Robert's attempt to, I think, punish it. Fantastic positioning on AciD's part.
However, Robert was able to get pretty decent percent just before dying to Kazuya dash attack. So definitely still in this, but need a little bit more until your confirms are really going to be killing. Right now in like smash attack range, maybe a very solid read off stage, but this is where you want percentage wise. AciD though, really solid recovery, able to get back, and now punishing Robert for doing that high up B.
Fantastic amount of extra credit. And see what he can do with this rage drive that just kind of popped up.
So, also, just another thing, because I always like giving little character trivia facts whenever they're a little bit relevant. One of the things that also occurs during rage drive, obviously, it powers up your down B. But another thing that it ends up doing is also all of your moves deal slightly more damage as well.
I believe it's 1.1 times damage, and Kazuya's moves already doing 20. That's just a crazy amount.
Yeah, that is the difference of dying to a combo in one interaction or dying to it in two interactions. So you never want to be fighting Kazuya with Rage Drive because even his normal hits are stronger. But Robert was able to get rid of the Rage Drive and the stock. AciD already at 85 on this second stock. Robert doing so well bringing this back into now his favor, 95 to 100%.
Fantastic
up air, going to end up taking it.
Stock. Looks like Robert got the DI mix-up into AciD and takes the stock. This could be AciD's tournament
recovering onto stage. AciD not able to fully punish it. Does get the F-tilt, but not able to get the stock off of it.
Robert at 150. At this point, anything Kazuya does should kill. But the real question is can he get that?
Jab 1, 2, 3, not gonna end up doing it. Oh, the Nair!
The jump lead with Nair spiking Robber, and this could be the last stock of AciD's tournament run, or he could into this game 5. Let's see what
Does
he
get
can
the
do.
throw. One of the things that AciD's Kazuya, obviously his Kazuya is insanely good, but one of the things that I feel like AciD is yet to really optimize is like the first tech kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It feels like every time that AciD goes for it, he ends up fast falling just a little too early and ends up going through the platform instead of being able to store the what's called the FERPS tech and getting the rising crouch jab, which, man, I hate trying to say Kazuya moves. There are so many like different ones. It's so hard to remember which one is which direction or how it happens, but Robber right now keeping AciD at a high percent, but Rage Drive, so scary, super armor.
Two down air.
I'm surprised he didn't try and go for another there. However, that shield is very low. Going to end up living there though.
Only struggling to kill.
Rage Drive is no longer an option. Getting the
150
forward.
and fair off of the boomerang takes it.
AciD going to take it 3-1. Or not
Robber.
AciD, Robber going to take it 3-1.
Fantastic adaptation on Robber's part. AciD really getting a huge lead and working well in game 1, but then after that, Robber just started playing well. He was adapting, he camped, he really avoided what made Kazuya so scary. Fantastic job.
And every time that AciD in those other 3 games was finding a lead, Robber would just kind of reassess, like, how do I approach this? And then every single time on that second stock, you would see Robber would end up not losing it and end up taking 2 of AciD stocks instead and gaining the lead, which that's the kind of stuff you need to do this deep in bracket in order to stay in it. And so
Just making those on-the-fly adaptations, mid-stock, mid-game, completely changing how you play.
another hot set inbound. We